Hey everybody, Nate here from Nate's Plate. So happy Thanksgiving. It's that time of year. So what I'm going to do is smoked turkey. We're going to do an apple cider turkey today. We're going to start with the brine, and then tomorrow we'll have the turkey on the smoker. So I'm doing some apple cider turkey. So looking forward to showing y'all how I do it. So let's get started, alright? So obviously first we're going to start off with some apple cider. I got a gallon here. We'll pour it in and we'll start this. Alright. You can use apple juice if you want to. You can use apple juice. Apple cider just has a little bit more of that tang to it. A little bit better flavor, in my opinion. Alright. Alright, and then for this brine, we're going to do a cup of kosher salt. We're going to pour that in there. And then a cup of dark brown sugar. And then while that's dissolving, we'll do a couple other things. Alright. That'll take a few minutes. Alright, so then what we're going to add to that though, I got down here, I have, we got some onion. We got some garlic. We got some ginger and we got some oranges. And we're going to add this to the brine. Alright, so while that's going. So, first thing I'm going to do is just get these garlic cloves. This gives it a good flavor. The ginger and everything gives it a good flavor. Never had it before. It's one of my favorite things. So with Thanksgiving right around the corner, I figured I would go ahead and do this tonight. And we'll get this going. I got about a 24-pound turkey. We're going to let it brine probably a good 12 hours. 12 to 18 is good. It's kind of what you want to do. And what the brine does, it just adds flavor, adds moisture to the turkey, gives it a really good flavor. Alright, so this is about dissolved. Again, it doesn't take very long, just a couple minutes. And I have a little cooler that I use. So I'm just going to pour this brine in this cooler here. We'll let that go just a little bit longer. When I got these oranges, I'm going to cut these oranges up into quarters. This gives it that citrus flavor. Again, it's just real good flavor all the way around with this turkey. It's probably one of my favorites to do. You guys have something that you would like to see, let me know in the comments down there, and we'll work on it. Maybe make the next video. So let me know. Also, be sure to make sure you hit the like button at the bottom there. Make sure you subscribe. I'll be doing. My goal is to do at least one video a week. My first one last week was smoked chicken. So if you haven't watched that, please watch that. Let me know your thoughts. We're gonna go ahead and dump this in. And then we're just going to add enough water because we want that turkey to be fully covered. Right now, it's probably about about a quarter covered. We want the whole thing to be covered with the brine, so that the whole turkey gets some moisture, not just part of it. So we're gonna add some more water to it. Then we'll cover it up with ice. Make sure it stays cold throughout the night, and then in the morning, probably around 9 a.m. we'll probably get rolling on it. Get the smoker started and get everything fired up. I just took a bag of ice here. You want to make sure that whole turkey's covered. We got everything in there, and we're good to go. So we'll get this closed up, and then tomorrow we'll fire the smoker up. All right, good morning, everybody. So we got a turkey out of the brine. He was in there for about 12 hours, and that's what you want to do. 12 to 18. If you can do 24, great. That's fine. If you can do 24, I did 12 of them around 8:30, 9 o'clock last night. Got them in the brine, and it's about 8:30 now. So we got our grill up to 300. We're going to cook them at 300 degrees. So first thing you want to do after you get them out of the brine, though, is you want to dab them off, dry them off a little bit. We'll get both sides. That's a big boy. And we're going to smoke him breast side down for probably about the first hour. And what that does is that will allow all the juices to kind of flow down to the breast. And then about after an hour, we'll flip them back. And then also gives it an even cook. So, taste is. The only thing I'm going to do is just add some olive oil. And what that'll do is that'll kind of help brown the skin a little bit. I added some apple juice in the bottom here, a little bit of water. We'll add that in there. I'm also going to slice up a couple apples and just get it in there. And that'll just give it a little more flavor. And I'll just stick them in the cavity. You don't have to do this. The great thing about grilling or smoking and all this, like seasoning and things, you can, do however you want. Do it to your taste. There's all sorts of different ways you can make. This is just one of the ways that I like to do it. So it comes out real good, real juicy. There we go. All right. So we got everything in there. We got our grill right at 300 degrees. We're gonna put them in there. I'll check on them every now and then. Got some apple wood that we'll use for a smoke, and we'll go ahead and get started. So we got them right here. Go in there. And then we'll just throw a couple chunks of apple wood here in the side box here. All right, so we'll do him at 300, between 250, 300 degrees. Probably take about 6 hours. All right, so we're back. We're gonna pull this turkey off the grill. We're gonna flip it. And we're spraying with some apple juice. I don't know if you can see, I moved the grill into the garage a little bit just because I was fighting with the wind still and wanted to keep the temperature steady. So moving the garage out of the wind a little bit, play with the vents, got the temperature right where I wanted it to be. So here we are. All right. So we're gonna flip them back to the traditional style. All right. Then we're gonna go ahead and spray them with some juice. Yeah. And we'll just put them back in. I'm going to turn them this way, just cook the sides even. So I'll put them in this way. And we will be good to go. There you have it. We're still holding steady, right around 250, 300. Took them off, flipped them over, sprayed them with some apple juice, put them back on. He'll be on probably for another 3 hours. Alright, so we've been holding steady at 300 degree temp. What we're going to do now is just going to take a peek. I'm actually going to put a little bit of butter on here. I melted a stick of butter. Put a little bit on here just for a little extra. I like crispy skin on my turkey, so that's my goal. There we go. We'll just kind of spread it around a little bit. Get it in there. Oh yeah, that looks good. Alright, then I'll just take a little bit of this juice here and we'll get it that. What I'm going to do now is, we've cooked on both sides. Should be good and juicy. What I'm going to do now is, I'm brown over here. I'm still kind of light over here on the skin, so I'm just going to rotate it and give it about another hour. So all in all, it'll be about 5-hour cook time. So 5-hour cook time around 250, 300, 24-pound turkey. Did about a 12-hour brine, and we'll be all set. So we'll come back in a little bit. We'll check the temperature on everything, and we'll be good to go. All right, so we're gonna take some temperatures real quick. We're at 168 there, going up, stopping at 173. Over here in the breast, we're at 165, 166. Check the wing here. And we're in good shape with the wing. If you can see the clear liquid coming out, you're in good shape. 169 there at the leg. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a quick sample, make sure everything is good. Oh, now that's good stuff. Yep. So, we were at 300 degrees, pretty much for the whole thing. We're going to take it off, let it rest. All right, so here we have it. We let it rest for a little while. Covered it with some tin foil, just to keep it warm. Try a little bite here. Just pull that right out of there. came out great. So just to recap, we brined it for 12 hours. Put it on the smoker about 5 to 6 hours at around 300 degrees. Started off breast side down, flipped it back over after about 2 hours to smoke it the normal way, and then sprayed it with some apple juice, a little butter here and there. So if you like what you saw, please hit the like button at the bottom. Please hit subscribe. My name is Nate. This was On My Plate. Have a good day, everybody.